What's up, TD Coco? Welcome in, buddy. Yes, I know I was supposed to have TCW tonight, guys, but plans changed. TCW's pushed back till tomorrow. Welcome in, Daryl. Welcome in, guys. Make sure to drop a like. We do have WWE coming here in a minute. I gotta do a few things first, and then we'll get into the universe. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, we left off right at the Payback pay-per-view. Well, there's gonna be some big changes, I think, happening with this pay-per-view based on some stuff I gotta fix here. So we're gonna do some behind-the-scenes stuff first, and I'm going to show you guys some of this updates and whatnot, and then we'll get into the show. So that's what we're doing tonight. As you can see right now, I'm in creations because I have to update something. Ah, yes, here we go. I got to update Bailey here for a minute. This is her War Games attire, so I gotta change this. So we're going to put this as our alternate. I'm going to save this real quick. But again, welcome in, guys. Yes, you guys are the first to hear. As I'm just now starting to share this out. Okay, wanted to make sure that was sent to the right thing. Alright, so it's going to take a minute to save that. But how you guys been? You guys enjoy Survivor Series last night? I know I did. I finally got to watch it. I thought it was pretty good. I was, however, very disappointed in the Shotzi Blackheart Ronda Rousey match. I think it could have went better. Shotzi really tried. A choice that hate you. What, Dara? Missed what you said there. Another thing we need to do tonight is I gotta update the NXT arena, so we're gonna do that here real quick. This will be really quick. We're literally just gonna go in here and change some stuff out, basically, because we're no longer NXT 2.0, we're just NXT. So yeah, we're gonna fix that real quick. Here in just a second. A choice that hit you? I'm still trying to figure out what you're trying to say there, Daryl. I'm sorry. I'm like trying to piece that together because I know sometimes that happens. That's not your fault. Like I totally get the voice to text thing. Alright, so our Raw and SmackDowns aren't changing. Our NXT is going to be changing. Totally changing that. Alright, so as this is loading, alright, you guys see that was our NXT 2.0, which was really cool. I actually dig this arena. This was really fun to make, but yeah, we're totally changing this out. So, okay, so stage construction. The easiest way to do this is we're just gonna start from scratch, basically. Alright, and with that, this will be an easy change. Should be. We are just going to do a simple... I believe this one should work. Yeah, okay, cool. That's kind of what I was hoping for. Alright, so now we can get in here and we can get the NXT stuff in here. So again, I'm going to make my own custom NXT arena real quick, and then we should be ready to go. Not the one I wanted. Dang it. I hate when I do that. Alright, you guys. Trying to remember which one I want here. Oh, this one. So, need to change it. There we go. I'm like, I need to change that darn camera angle. So there should be a way. Alright, hold up. I see what I gotta do. Okay, that's what I was trying to do. I was like, I'm trying to like look at this and figure out. Welcome in, guys. We'll be getting to the universe stuff here in a minute. I gotta create a new NXT arena real quick. I've been doing a lot of updates to this roster and stuff today, so it's gonna be a lot of cool additions. I think you guys are gonna be excited for. I hope. I mean, that is my goal. I hope that people really enjoy this show. Okay, so if I was able to get that one in there, I should be able to get this one in there too. Yeah, there we go. I'm like, I know I should be able to do that. Alright, now for the Titantron. I wish there's a way I could, like, twist the Titantron. That would be dope. Hello, Tishar. Welcome in. Hopefully I said that right. Okay, so now we got that done. Okay, so now we gotta do the movies. The main movie. Okay, so main movie is no longer NXT. Now we're going back to regular NXT here. Wait, do they have like the old NXT? No, they don't, do they? Shoot, that stings. Titantron, no. We'll leave it on for that. And the electric billboard. Okay, yeah, we'll leave it on for that. Okay. So. Wait, hold up. Movies and lighting. Main movies. Oh, okay. That's why. Custom. That's why I need to fix that. Okay. I'm like, why is that black? But okay, so Titantron, yes, we want that. Yes, we want it there. Customize it. Movie entrance, custom in match. Always custom. That way I don't get copyrighted by YouTube for their BS. Oops. Images. I will not be playing GM mode anytime soon. I will play it eventually, but not anytime soon. It won't be tonight, though. I can tell you that. I am going to be playing Universe mode here soon. My own custom Universe show that I do. I gotta create this arena first for my NXT, because I got rid of NXT 2.0 and I'm gonna update it with my own custom stuff. So I really hope that's not the only NXT symbol in there, but we'll take a look. Oh no, here's some of the other ones. Okay, well, I guess they do only have that one. Alright, well, that's fine, because what we'll do is we'll just blow that up. There we go. Boom. There, that's all I wanted. Hey, what's up, dude? Yeah, I'm doing I'm gonna do NXT. I'm creating this new arena real quick, and then I'm gonna get into my custom universe, because I got some really cool stuff to show you guys. I got Schism now, I've got Judgment Day corrected, I've got the OC, I've got a lot of cool updates. I have Sarah Logan, which I will have to change her name to Valhalla soon. I just found out that her name is now Valhalla, not Sarah Logan, but NXT Gold. Yep, I'm going back to the Gold and Black, but my own custom version of it. So, no longer NXT 2.0 just like on TV. We're going back to the old days. But I just gotta, unfortunately, I gotta create my own, and then that's fine. I would use the in-game one, but yeah, I like having my own custom stuff. That way it makes it my own entity. Red and black NXT? That would be interesting. That actually would be really interesting. I might have to do that at some point. Like I said, not tonight, but at some point, you know, do something like that. That'd be kind of cool. Alright. Alright. I believe that's it. No. It's not. Barricade. Oh, yeah, I guess it would be. Okay. They changed Mia's name back then again. Yeah, okay, so now the Mishin is a nickname, so she's now Mishin Mia. Like oh, how would I do this? Like the Fiend, Bray Wyatt, right? You know how like it was the Fiend, Bray Wyatt? Now it's Mishin Mia, crazy Mia. It's dumb, but it is what it is. Alright, so this is my custom arena, so we're gonna save this. No, it's just Mishin Mia. It's literally the same thing. They just made it longer, so she can either be called Mishin or Mia. Because Mishin means crazy in Korean, so she's crazy Mia now. That's the gimmick she's going with. No longer the head baddie in charge. She's, I don't know, man. It's weird. I don't know why I did that. I did not want to create another thing, but okay. Okay, let's get into Universe, because this is where I gotta fix this. And I can show you guys some of the updates. A lot of the other updates you'll see when matches happen. That'll be the easiest way to do that, but I will be showing you guys this stuff, and then we'll get into Payback here in just a minute. Alright, so let me go in and... Oopsie. Why won't it let me... Oh, okay, that's why. Rid of gimmick pay-per-views? Yeah, kinda, sorta. I noticed that. I know he's getting rid of Hell in a Cell. Oh no! Well, we missed Payback. I just realized what I did. I was supposed to edit, and instead I accidentally went to the... Great. Because I was talking at the same time I was putting them back at Mania. I thought about it, but I kind of just want to. Oh, you mean the gimmick matches? Yeah, yeah, triple, yeah. Crap. I gotta fix all this real quick. So, NXT pros and rookies, right? All right, so that changed, or that stayed the same. Matchup screen. Going back to NXT transition. NXT replay. NXT overlay. NXT. Oh, good lord. Not that I really worry about this because I don't actually do the intros of the show anymore, but okay. I gotta see if our championships changed though by doing some of the stuff I did. Alright, Samoa Joe is still our champ. Where the pros had to reach the rookie mix was Daniel. Oh, dude, no. If we go back that far, that would suck. Alright, Kane Cross is still there. Odyssey Jones, Mandy Rose, Mustache Mountain, Wesley, Feroz and Leon. Okay, that's what I was hoping for. Okay, so none of that changed since the last time we did this. Like I said, I boo-booed and accidentally skipped freaking Payback and Monday Night Raw, but that's fine. I can deal with that, I guess. I just gotta make sure that none of our championships have changed hands, which I don't think they have, but I'll double check. Sorry this is taking so much of the beginning of the show. This is not NXT Vengeance. Yeah. I just want to make sure they alright, he's still US champion. Yes. Tag champs. Hardcore champ is still the Boogie. Yeah, that's right. He did beat Kalisto, so okay, yeah, that's correct. I'm just making sure that the rest of these are correct. Sasha is not correct. Oh yeah, she did. Yeah, because she lost to Ripley. That's right. The last time we did this. Okay, so yeah, we'll just all right. Hey, Walter. Okay, so I gotta fix tag teams eventually. I'm not gonna do that right now tonight. So anyway, real quick, I'll show you guys some of the newer stuff that I downloaded or fixed. A lot of it you won't see right here because a lot of it's alternate gear. So there is that. But okay, so Albafire, we still have my version of Albafire. We still have Aaliyah. Okay, we have Andre Chase still. Ariana Grace, or Santino's daughter. We have Shanti the Adonis still. Some of these have renders, some don't. Ava Rain. Yes, I have the Rock's daughter now for Schism, whatever the hell it's called. I do have her now. That was a bitch to try to find because I found it and the face was messed up, so I had to go in and fix it. That honestly is like spot on Ava Rain, in my opinion. That's the best I could come up with. Scripts. I don't have scripts, aka Reggie. Instead, I just have Reggie. Until there's an actual decent scripts call on Community Creations, which there probably won't be for a while because that mask is a pain in the ass to probably recreate. I'm just going to use Reggie. I got Blair Davenport, Brandy Lauren. I have no longer the Fiend. Well, his alternate, I think, is the Fiend, but I have the updated Bray Wyatt. The Uncle Howdy type thing. Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed still got Brooks. Brutus Creed, if it loads. There it goes. Carmelo Hayes. This thing's being slow tonight. Chelsea. I got an updated Cody Rhodes, so he also came with an updated render. So I have an updated Cody Rhodes. Just a little bit more looks like him, I guess. We still have Cora Jade, the badass of NXT. Damon Kemp. I have a literally built from the ground up version of Judgment Day Dominic Mysterio. Matt Ryder. I don't have Matt Cardona yet. That is one that eventually I might get for this. I don't know. It depends. I brought Chelsea in because there is rumors of Chelsea coming back, but also Matt as well. So at some point I'll probably have to get Matt too. Lecter Lopez, Elton Prince. We no longer have Idris Anafe and Malik Blade. I got from NXT. I kind of got rid of them for now. We got Emma or Tennille Dashwood. Eva, I brought back, of course. Fallon Henley. Gigi. Grayson. Hey, guys. Ikemanjiro. We're going to get to the show here in just a minute. Isla Dawn. It was supposed to start us out at Payback, but I boo-booed and accidentally skipped Payback. So, we'll be starting from NXT, but that's okay. Ivy Nile. JC Jane. See, I updated. He's no longer James Drake. He's now Jagger Reed from Schism. Okay, so you guys finally can psh about that. I fixed it. Jenny, Joe Coffey, Joe Gacy. Now, I don't have his Schism gear yet, but there is a way I can do it. I'm just going to put like the mask with the symbol. For now, he doesn't. He's the only one of Schism that doesn't have a mask yet. Josh Briggs, Julius Creed. Yes, I do have Carl Anderson now, finally. Shout out to the creators, by the way. What's the status and stuff like that. Karrion Kross, updated, of course. Caden Carter. Kiana James. I just don't like the fact their render's that huge, but oh well. Kit Wilson. Lash Legend. And yes, we finally have Luke Gallows with a render. Madcap Moss. I didn't even know he came with a render. Mark Coffey. Maxine Dupree, Mako Satomura, Nikita Lyons, Odyssey Jones, which I wish I could find a better render, but there isn't one out there unless I make my own. Persia, Quincy Elliott. That is not... He has two gears. He has that one, and then he has the Super Diva one. Reggie or Scripps. I still think it's funny that people don't realize that that's just Reggie with the mask. Ridge Holland, Rip Fowler or Zach Gibson from Schism. Roxanne Perez... Sangha, who is Veer Mahan's tag team partner in Indusha or whatever. Sarah Logan, which I will be eventually turning into Valhalla. Saraya, no longer Paige, so I have her as Saraya now. Scarlett, Shanky, Solruka, who I found out actually graduated from the University of Oregon, which is kind of cool. Thought that's really cool to know. All right, Solo Sikoa, Tatum Paxley, Ty Conti, Tiffany Stratton. These are just the Caws I have. Tony D'Angelo, Top Dollar, Trick Williams, Valentine Feroz, Vera Mahan, Von Wagner, Wendy Chu, AEW versus NXT. I threw a little bit of AEW, just only certain ones I wanted, though. I didn't want, like, everybody. Zaya Brookside, mostly just Ty Conti, and I think that was it, to be honest. Yulissa Leone, Zelina Vega, Zoe Stark. Alright, so that's for the Caws. Now, I don't know if there's a way to show you guys the alternate attires. There should be a way to do that. I'm trying to remember who all actually has. Okay, so Bailey. Bailey has alternate gear. Yeah, she's got a War Games. Oh, she did come with an extra model. Cool, I did not know that. Alright, so yeah, I do have Bailey's War Games attire from last night. Becky Lynch. Also, I have her gear from last night, even though it says SummerSlam. That is not actually how she's gonna look. She's gonna look kind of similar to what she did last night at War Games, but I do have that attire. Bianca, let's see. Who else? Of course, Bray Wyatt's. I'm just trying to remember who else I updated. Oh, Dakota Kai. Yeah, Dakota was another one. So she's kind of got the damage control look now. Tommy the Green Ranger, Power Ranger killed himself. Yes, Daryl, I heard about that last week. That literally a week ago. Yep. Yeah, we've been talking about that. Of course, you might not have been here for a while, Daryl, but yeah, I heard about that. That really sucks. Alright, so see, I have two Dominics. We have the in-game one and then the custom one. I like the custom one better. Rest and power, right? Exactly. Who else did I... Oh, Finn Balor. I gave Finn Balor. Is AEW turning to WCW? Kinda. Alright, so I got Prince Balor. So I got the Judgment Day Balor. Gigi Goldberg, Grayson Happy, Hollywood Humberto, EO with the updating stuff a little bit. Jagger Reed, of course. Trying to remember who else did we update. Oh yeah, I have to go down and find him though. You know, Casey Catanzaro, she's got that's her alternate gear that I have, so she'll kind of look like that. Of course, we got 2 carrying crosses. We have the updated and the old. Kaylee Ray, but I have the Alba Fire instead. Oh yeah, Lacey Evans, that's a different gear that I have for her. Liv Morgan has an alternate gear. Moves to Monday within a couple of years. Yeah, they tried it before. Remember, it was AEW Dynamite on Mondays or something? Something like I don't remember. Anyway, they tried it for a while. Mace, it's Masse. Also got Monsois. Oh, yeah. Giovanni Vinci. I didn't get an updated Mia Yim. I figured that one's good enough. Oh, Mustafa Ali. I did update him, though. Oh, I haven't put his... Hold up just a second. Aha, yes, there it is. So I have the updated Mustafa Ali. Nikki Cross. So we're not using Nikki ASH. Pete Dunne I put back as, instead of Butch, I have him as Pete Dunne again. Raquel Gonzalez has alternate gears. Who's another one that I got? Oh, Rhea Ripley's got her Judgment Day gear, which is really badass looking. Really is. Sami Zayn, that was the other one I updated. He's the honorary Oos, and he's feeling very oosy. Just sucks he can't change his hair, though. Like, I really wish I could update his hair and beard to, like, what he looks like in TV, but I'll take the honorary Oos. Sarah Logan, like I said, I gotta change her name to Valhalla. Scarlett. Sammy Usi, right? Shotzi. I want to get a different version of Shotzi at some point, but I don't have enough room. Oh, Sonya Deville updated so that you'll have a gear similar to what she looks like there. I'm trying to think of who else did I update recently. I think that's it. Yeah, a lot of these damn Undertakers, gee whiz. Alright, well, that's pretty much going to do that for that. Okay. So tag teams rivalry is off the fix because we don't have Judgment Day or anything right now because I had to delete stuff. So when I deleted it, I'll have to recreate it. But that's no big deal. We'll fix that. But for now, let's get into the show. We've wasted almost a half an hour redoing the arenas and stuff. So, alright. So we are going to go ahead and start it, and then we'll see what the match card is, alright? And then you guys know how this works. You've been here before. This is our 20th episode. And welcome in, guys. Again, if you are just tuning in and you don't know how this works, my name is Thriller, and this is my WWE Universe. It's all customized, so you have no idea where anybody's at. Like, we have Cody Rhodes on NXT, and Bray Wyatt's on SmackDown, and Roman's in NXT. Like, it's all custom made. Custom arenas, belts, everything. The only thing I left in game was commentary, so I will not be commentating these matches. And see, Ricky knows. That's how you do it. You skip, play, or watch. And we are skipping the first match. We're going to randomize the winner, and Wesley beat Ikemen Jiro from Jacket Time. That's how this works. And you guys see their next matchup on the clock is Shelton Benjamin versus Andre Chase. And I'll look down the line here. We got Chad Gable versus Murphy. Karrion Kross versus Elias. Alright, so we're going to watch that one? Alright, we'll watch that one in a minute, Ricky. Valentina and Yulissa versus Jenny and Charlotte. Wow, I forgot Charlotte was in NXT now. So Jenny and Charlotte, that'll be an interesting team. They're both drama queens, in my opinion. Trent Seven, Tyler Bate versus Oni and Xavier. That could be interesting. Odyssey versus Solo. Mandy versus Alexa. Oh, God. That's like a dream match for me, but I know it's happened a few times, but oh, good Lord. Okay, we're definitely going to have to watch that one. And our main event, this should be good. Wow, Roman, Samoa Joe, and Seth Rollins. Man, this is not bad. Like, these are great, like, main events for women and men right there. That's not bad. Alright, so Shelton Benjamin, Andre Chase, you said watch, Ricky. We'll go ahead and watch it. Why not? So as you guys see, I'm going to put the controller down. Not playing this. You guys chose to watch it. And again, we were supposed to start at Payback with Raw and SmackDown combined, but I was talking to Ricky earlier in the chat, and it's not his fault, it's mine. I wasn't paying attention to my buttons, and I accidentally skipped Payback, so we won't get the Payback pay-per-view. That's okay. So now we're just working towards Clash of the Titans. Fine. Or Clash of Champions, whatever. That's totally fine. So doesn't mean we won't have stuff popping in between. And again, we did update the NXT arena, so no longer NXT 2.0. We're back to just regular NXT, and this is my version of the NXT arena. So here we go.
The following contest,
and I'll let the commentator and ring announcer do his job.
Making his way to the ring from Orangeburg, South Carolina, weighing in at 248 pounds. Showtime, Benjamin.
Whoa, what the?
It's WWE.
Oh,
You know you always
it's Grand Metalik. What the hell does he want? Okay, I'm not playing this, so what the hell? Okay, Zerk, I totally understand that, man. Thank you for popping in. I just hope you feel better, man. And apparently I'm going to have to take over one of these. This must be a glitch. This only happens in Universe. That's fine. I'll just take over somebody. No big deal. Yeah, it's a glitch. It happens from time to time, I've noticed. I don't know why. Okay, he shouldn't have hit the apron. He actually should just run right back into the ring, but okay. So I guess I'll end up playing this one instead of watching it, but that's okay. I'll play as Benjamin. Why not? I don't even think a match even started. The referee hasn't called for a bell, so apparently I guess this match is going to get thrown out. I don't know. Dude, I know the feeling. You and I talked a couple nights ago about what's been going on with me, so I totally feel you though, man. It was a crazy, crazy week and a crazy weekend. That wasn't even supposed to be a match, but okay, it was supposed to be Shelton versus Andre Chase, but whatever. Universe mode is weird, man. Hey, Joker, welcome in, dude. Glad you could join us tonight. Basically, just started matches. Before that, like I said, I went in and changed a few things. Showed you guys some of the updates to creations and whatnot. Alright, next up would be Chad Gable and Murphy. Let me guys know if you want to watch that. If not, we can skip it. And we can go over to Karrion versus Elias. Alright, Ricky said skip. Alright, that works for me. That's how it works, guys. If you've never been here, or if you have been here and you want to hear... Joker said watch. First thing I see in the chat. So the first word I see, skip, watch, or play. The first thing I see, So, you want to skip Karrion Kross and Elias? Okay. I mean, I guess, because we have seen that many times before. This one, now, most of the women ones I'm going to say just right now we're going to watch. Just because a lot of these have been really damn good. And this is one that I'm actually kind of intrigued to see how these two match up. Charlotte Flair and Jenny as a tag team against the tag team champions, Alyssa Leon and Valentina Feroz. This should be interesting. It's a non-title match, of course, but you imagine Jenny and Charlotte as your tag team champions for NXT. This would be very interesting. I mean, I think they would mesh well. Yeah, it's her render, dude. I tried to get a smaller render, and every time I did, it keeps blowing it up. It's her, Chelsea Green, Lash Legend, and Kiana James all have like giant images, and I don't know why. Right? I've been trying to fix it. Yeah, it's just her image, guys. You guys remember back when we first got the game, we had that glitch where every image you would put, even though it was small, it would blow it up. Yeah, that's what happened to her. That's Andre the Giant's sister. So again, if you are just tuning in, we got some good news. We do have Ava Raine, aka The Rock's daughter, a part of the show now. And we did update the rest of Schism. So yes, Glenn Joker, I did update Jagger Reed and Rip Fowler for Schism. And we did update alternate attires. Oh, that was the other alternate attire I forgot to show you guys, was Damian Priest. Damian Priest now has his Judgment Day gear. So I have all the Judgment Day with their Judgment Day stuff. Like I said, a lot of cool stuff. She's going to squash them. And again, this is my custom NXT arena, guys. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about it. You know,
The following
Just made this earlier tonight.
All
right.
Team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Mexico, one half of the NXT Women's Tag Team Champions.
Take a look at the talent in competition here.
Leon.
You can see exactly why the WWE Universe is so amped up for this one.
Title is not on the line, but she knows a loss tonight will mean a future defense. She will be on her A game tonight.
And her opponent, Valentina Feroz.
And her partner from Brazil, one half of the NXT Women's Tag Team Champions, Valentine Fernandez.
We talk a lot about locker room dynamics.
Sometimes I try to ignore the way they say things, but close enough. Valentina Feroz, not Valentine Fernandez, but whatever. It's always fun to listen to the commentary and stuff, though.
That respect means nothing if you lose.
My contact doesn't allow that. I need a lawyer. Lord, Mord, Tiny, and Susie. I think I remember what you were talking about.
From London, England, Jimmy.
Talk about an intense competitor. This superstar.
All right, Jenny, you guys remember she was part of NXT UK on TV. She's also Gunther's wife, I think, or girlfriend, fiance, something like that. One of those three. But she's supposed to be with Gunther. I do know that. That's why I'm surprised she's not in regular NXT right now. But it could be something to do with her work visa too, so I don't know.
And she'll get an even bigger one.
Zerk, I think I remember what you were talking about. I know, and on here they call her Jimmy. I know. Close enough. I just sucks that nobody could get her nose correct. I tried fixing it too, and I just left it because it's not. It's big, yes, but it's not like that. Oh. And returning for the first time tonight in my universe to NXT, it is Charlotte Flair. Your phone tripped out? No, I'm just saying, Zerk, about that situation. I think I remember what you were talking about, but it's been a few days and my mind has been everywhere and then some, so I might have forgot what we were talking about.
At least many in it believe that she's been handed title opportunities in main events.
Well, many of those same doubters live in their parents' basements, Cole. I wouldn't necessarily value their opinion. This is Charlotte Flair. This is the queen. This is the opportunity.
So, Byron, from your parents' basement, what do you feel about Charlotte Flair?
First of all, I moved out last week, Michael. And second of all, I do think Charlotte's ego can be a bit out of control at times.
After everything Charlotte Flair has accomplished in her career, her ego is allowed to be as big as it possibly can be.
Most egotistical wrestler in the women's division besides Ronda Rousey. That's just my honest to God opinion. No, maybe Sasha. Sasha's got an ego. And apparently, from what I heard today, the dirt sheets and whatever are reporting that talks with Sasha and WWE have stopped again. Apparently, she's put out a 7-digit figure that apparently WWE can't match or doesn't want to match right now. So they're still in negotiations. That's why she didn't show up last night. Whether or not that's true, I don't know. But, yeah. She is Gunther's wife. Okay, I thought that's what Jenny was. I've been dealing with being sick and etc. Oh, Zerk, yeah. Alright, here we go. Alyssa Leon and Jenny starting things off. Again, I wanted to watch this one, so we'll see what happens.
Oh, that'll weaken your arm.
Yeah, but Ronda's getting to that point where her ego is getting the best of her. And I know it's just an on-screen thing, but I think off-screen too, to be honest. Because if anybody here watched Survivor Series last night, that was the worst. I think on the entire card, of Survivor Series, that match was just, it was bad. Shotzi carried Ronda through that match. I'm sorry, but when Shotzi tried to hit that big spike DDT from the off on the apron on Ronda, and Ronda didn't even sell it, she literally just fell to the apron and pretended like she hit her head, and it almost like screwed up Shotzi. She fell off the apron and onto the ground. I thought Shotzi was hurt, and I'm surprised she isn't, because Ronda really botched that move bad. Of course, that wasn't the only botch. Nah, Shotzi shouldn't have won yet. They got to build her up like they did with Liv. You know, so she's going to have to lose a few title opportunities before she wins the big one. It makes sense. That would be the best thing to do with Shotzi. Don't give her the title right away. As someone that fights for your fight. You know, and then, like, what was the other botch last night? Oh, Io Shirai. So Io, not once, but twice, tried to do the same move where she does the handstand in the corner and then comes down and hits the double knees on her opponent, right? She tried doing that twice to Bianca Belair, I think it was last night, and she fucked up. The second time she went up, she got stuck on the War Games cage and she fell onto the side of the cage. She still sold it like she didn't screw it up, but it was like everybody in the arena was yelling, botch, botch, botch. Like, it was insane. You'd have to look it up on YouTube. I'm pretty sure you'll find it. Right, and Uso and Sammy finally hug it out, so now they actually think he's a part of the bloodline. Yes. Hey, Travis, welcome in, buddy. You know, like I said, altogether, I know it was the highest rated pay-per-view in years. It was the most watched Survivor Series in 35 years. They actually sold out the arena. Over 15,600 people. Like, those are actual numbers. That's not a joke. They actually sold out the BT Garden in Boston. Yeah, and it's the most talked about, most watched everything. Like, Triple H was shocked. And top to bottom, the card was great. But like I said, that Ronda match, I wouldn't even give that. For Shotzi, I would give at least 3 stars. I'm not going to give it 5 because Shayna should not have been out there. And the match just could have been a little bit smoother. Stallone's daughter, yeah. I remember we talked about that. There's a rumor going around that at WrestleMania Hollywood, it will be the Usos versus Kevin Owens and Sami. Yeah, could be. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. It's going to be something, though. We know something's going to have to happen soon.
This is her time to shine. Don't you forget.
And the way that they've been promoting the Cody Rhodes comeback at every pay-per-view here lately, it's like, okay, he's either going to come back at, oh, let's see, their next pay-per-view is what, the Rumble? Yeah, because they don't even have TLC anymore in December. So I think now our next pay-per-view is literally in January, isn't it? That's crazy, because we, yeah, I think that is our next pay-per-view is in January. I think it's like January 3rd or something. I can't remember exactly, but that's good though that we don't have a pay-per-view like every month anymore for WWE. It's kind of nice they kind of spread them out now a little bit. I don't know if Sami winning it would be the right thing to do, but I mean, maybe.
If she keeps the pressure on, the next one might do it.
My thing is, and this is just me, is if they did this right. Okay, so the winner of the Rumble, right, gets their chance to choose who they want to face, right? That's normally how it goes. Well, with Roman holding both titles, there's really no choice there. It's like, obviously, you're going to take on Roman. But again, that's you know, Royal Rumble. If Roman obviously will still be the champion then, but if he wins at Rumble, whether he fights or not, and he doesn't have to defend it at Elimination Chamber in February, then come March or April when they have WrestleMania, then Roman would have to defend whoever, you know, wins Rumble. Now, we all know that it's supposed to be Rock versus Roman at Rumble. That is the rumor going around, and that's, you know, it would make sense. If that's the case, that means The Rock for the first time in his career, if I'm not mistaken, would actually have to enter and win the Royal Rumble. If I remember right, he's never won the Royal Rumble. He's been in many of them, never won one.
Double underhook applied. Butterfly suplex.
I'm pretty sure I'm right on that, but if they were gonna bring back a pay-per-view,
and Flair gets that turn back.
St. Valentine's Day Massacre. They only used that like once or twice, I remember right. I think only once. That would be a good one to bring back. Also the granted they have In Your House or NXT, right? That's fine. But you know, like when they used to have like In Your House Bad Blood and Insurrection and all these other really cool pay-per-views, like it'd be really cool to have them back. Saturday, January 28th is okay. So that's literally, so we're not getting any pay-per-views in December? That's crazy. So almost 2 months before we have another pay-per-view for WWE.
And she'll make the tag.
Huh. Well, we do have NXT Deadline coming up in January too. Or no, I think that's in December. Back. Nikki Cross brings in her Psycho gimmick with NXT with. Oh yeah, her old Psycho gimmick, yeah. Her Psycho, yeah, I know what you meant. I'll bring Judgment Day back. The pay-per-view, not the stable. Yeah. The Rock wins the Royal Rumble match. Royal Rumble 2. Okay, so he did win in 2000. Okay. I was like, I know he won one of them.
She manages to get control.
See, sometimes my wrestling history is a little off and I forget things, but... And again, also, that is what also this stream is too. We talk a lot of wrestling, almost like a podcast, but you get to watch some really cool stuff in Universe. And it's, you know, it's just an all-around wrestling fan interaction is basically what this stream is. I call it Universe mode so we can get people to watch, but it's also a podcast too, basically. I mean, we're just talking all things wrestling. Damage Control is dead. Damage Control's not dead. Damage Control... They need another member, to be honest. I really think that they... If they could do this right, they need to bring in Tegan Knox.
This is what the purpose of a tag team is.
I don't think they're buried. Io and Dakota and Bailey, they killed it at War Games last night. Like,
things are getting risky.
Everybody's still talking about Io and that moonsault from the top of the cage, you know. Granted, you know, it might seem like she was getting buried last night because Becky had her tied. Okay, so she was pinned between the cage and the ropes. She was hung over the second rope, and then Becky Lynch put a trash can on her, and then beat the living, and then threw Dakota into the trash can, which ended up having Io inside of it. That was pretty gnarly to see. Yeah, and they're getting rid of the gimmick pay-per-view, so that's why I said the tables, ladder, and chairs. I don't think that's going to be happening this year. We were supposed to get Hell in a Cell in October, and instead we had Clash of the Titan, or Clash of the Castle. So, you know, I don't know, guys. If that's the case, Money in the Bank will be back at WrestleMania. Elimination Chamber should still be Elimination Chamber, knowing how they do have to hold that this next year in Saudi Arabia again. I don't know, I guess they could bring back, like, Fastlane. The one I hope they never bring back is Great Balls of Fire. That, I don't know whose idea that was, but that was a dumb idea. You see Mandy and Gigi, JC, and the return Kaylee Ray. Oh, you guys talk about, like, Rumble predictions? I know Mandy Rose has been, well, on her website, quote-unquote website, she had been, talking about, because people have been asking her on their live, and, you know, and I've watched it a few times. She did one today where she went live on her website, and I watched it, and she says, somebody had asked her, you know, what is your plans for Rumble? And she goes, never say never. It wouldn't be the first time an NXT champion has showed up at the Rumble, so, or the rest of Toxic Attraction, so, I don't know. And Charlotte cheats again. Mandy Rose is boring. I mean, that's your opinion. I'm not knocking it. I mean, for me, I don't think she's boring. I think that she just, she needs a better gimmick. I mean, her gimmick is, you know, she's hot. She's, you know, she's very athletic, very fit, whatever, you know, like she's, I wouldn't say a diva, because diva to me would be more like Lash Legend, who I can't stand. But, you know, I don't know. That's just me. Oh, my stupid dogs. Come here. Alright, so Jenny and Charlotte win by cheating, of course. Cody Rhodes returns and Cody Rhodes wins. Yeah, I can see it that way, too. Alright, next up, guys. What do you guys want to do? We got Mustache Mountain versus Lorcan and Woods. And we got Jones and Solo. Mandy and Alexa. I'm going to watch that one. And we're going to watch the main event. Mugs with sunglasses. Jugger says skip. Okay. Yeah, we'll go ahead and skip that, I guess. Odyssey and Solo. Sorry, TD Coco. You guys got to be quick, guys. Hello, Mugs with sunglasses. I don't think I've seen you before. Or I might have seen you here before. I don't remember. But if I have, cool. If I haven't, welcome. Alright, JR says watch. Alright, so I know that that's a new one. So we'll go ahead and we'll watch this one, I guess. Odyssey and Solo. Pretty sure you guys are probably curious what Solo's going to look like. So why not? You know what Odyssey looks like in the game. So we'll see what Solo looks like. Do you like John Cena's 2007 attire? What do you mean? Yes, this is NXT. This is my version of NXT. Mark Odyssey. I know! Like I said, I did not know that when I downloaded the render, the picture for Odyssey Jones, that it was his face on Mark Henry's body. I love how you guys always give me shit about that. Like I said, I gotta find a better Odyssey Jones picture, but I haven't found one on Community Creations yet. Or if you do find one, it's like humongous. So, but yes, Coco, yes, that is actually Odyssey Jones's face, like the face, everything, right? The head on Mark Henry's body. Okay, it was a Photoshop image that somebody made, and I didn't know that at the time because I couldn't see where it says "World's Strongest Man" on his chest. Okay, so that's my bad. I just figured, hey, it looks like him. It worked. I didn't care at the time. But now I feel bad, but...
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
See, I even added titles to my show.
From New York, weighing in at 350.
Yeah, I don't think he's from New York either, but okay.
The NXT European Champion, the future, O'Grady Jones.
Good lord, I just butchered that name, but okay, anyway. He is the NXT European Champion, Odyssey Jones. So that is my custom European Championship for NXT here. Ouch, dog. Sit still, pup.
Doesn't matter the situation, the champion always has a winning game plan.
Now, let's not forget, this is non-title, but Solo Sikoa, he's going to be doing it for Roman. He's going to do it for the Bloodline. Because the Bloodline is all on NXT, I think, except for Sammy. So if Sammy's not on NXT, I'll have to eventually try to get him back on NXT. Like, do a trade, you know. Take one of the NXT guys and put him on Raw and SmackDown and then bring Sammy back to NXT.
This is going to be good.
The backside driver. Man, I can't believe I just butchered that.
And his opponent from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 262 pounds, Snow O'Scoo. Hey!
Let's just take a moment to talk about hypocrisy.
Oh,
In
good
the
lord.
WWE Universe, we're
I'll be
all
glad when he's in the
for
game
this
and they won't have to
particular
butcher his name
superstar.
anymore.
You would
Anyway,
be too.
Solo Sikoa.
Approve of this superstar's tactics, but I can't deny how willing they are to take big risks.
Cracks me up to listen to what the commentary and
That was
ring announcers
almost
say
a compliment.
things.
They'd probably be pleased if it was coming from anybody besides you.
The competition level has
That
never
was
been
just-
higher,
that
but
was
this
bad.
guy's ready to prove he can hang.
Sounded like he said Scooby-Doo. Odyssey Jones is from New York? Okay, well, at least I have that right then. I thought he was from somewhere else. Solo. Alright, who y'all rooting for? Jones or Solo? I'm going for Solo, personally. And I like Jones too, but I'm going to go Solo on this one.
Looking at a well-traveled superstar.
Again, I'm not playing this, so this is all computer, guys.
Comes confidence. There's nothing you can throw at this competitor that could phase him in the slightest.
He'll be looking to utilize
Joker says
that
Solo
wisdom
Sikoa.
in
All
this
right.
matchup.
But he'll be facing off against someone who is trying to shut down all the naysayers. Someone ready to claim a spot at the top of our business.
Oh, he's from Karam, New York? Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, well, then whoever created him got it right then. He is from New York. Okay. I honestly did not know that. Thank you, Joker. I like both of them, but choosing Solo. Hey, JR, I almost forgot that you popped in. I knew I'd seen your name a couple of times. Sorry, buddy. It's not that I forgot you. I just thought you've been here for a while. Muggs is going with Solo as well. All right, so we got a lot of Solo fans here. All right, that's cool. How you guys been? We had almost 13 people here a few minutes ago. That was kind of cool to see, especially on this stream. I'm kind of used to it on TCW, but on a WWE stream, I was surprised. That hasn't happened since, probably since the night the game came out. Oh, Solo, wow. Solo's got some great offense here.
He's absorbed some damage already.
Excuse me.
He's turning the tables. Makes the cover. And a kick out before even one there.
Don't know how he can't get more than a 1 count at this point.
He knows how to avoid contact.
Crap. TD Coco says Solo. All right, so we got a lot of Solo fans here tonight. That's cool.
Climbing up top, he's got
I wish they would use him more in WWE, like on TV. They really don't use him as much as I thought they would. They use him a lot in NXT.
Kick out just in time.
close call. That was almost lights out. That one has to end this.
This could be it. Damn! Wow! Odyssey put Solo away.
Here is
Damn, we all got it wrong, guys.
Brady Jones.
That sucks.
Unquestionably a big win here tonight.
I'll hang my hat on the winner.
Right, that's I'm like, are you
Any
kidding
day
me?
of the week. This is one to be proud of.
Wow, that was shocking. I was like last episode we did this when Odyssey actually won the European title. Like, that's crazy. It's crazy to see who's actually been doing really good on these shows. All right, so now we're into I think the women's main event, which I know I said we were gonna watch. Yeah, because it was Mandy versus Alexa. Ah, see, this is a tough choice for me. That's why I'm not playing this one. We are watching this one. It's Mandy and Alexa Bliss, one-on-one. And, of course, the newest member of Toxic Attraction, Dana Brooke at ringside. Mandy Rose is still our undefeated. And, yes, I still can't believe that. She has only lost one match, and it was against Asuka. It was a non-title match, but Mandy Rose technically still undefeated as champion for this show. And she is taking on Alexa Bliss, who returns to NXT tonight. All right, Joker's going for Rose. All right. It's Rose and Bliss. I like both. Actually, I like all three of these characters, even Dana. But, man, before Mandy Rose, it was always Alexa. Now that Mandy's here, it's like, it's tough for me to choose. You know, it's like, because I've liked Amanda, Amanda, since, Tough Enough, so. Alright. Coco's going for Bliss. All right. Muggs is going for Rose. And yes, guys, this is an alternate attire for Mandy. This is the Toxic Attraction look. And the updated NXT Women's title. You can see the colors.
Making her way to the ring, accompanied by Dana Brooke from Yorktown Heights, New York, the NXT Women's Champion, Mandy Rose.
Now, formerly God's greatest creation, right, Corey?
That's right.
Right, Mandy and Otis. Oh man, that stuff was great. I missed that stuff.
All because Mandy had a slight slip up at WrestleMania, Corey. You fell out of love with her.
Yeah, I actually still remember that. What was it WrestleMania a couple years ago when she actually slipped because it was wet? And then her career kind of went, eh, and then they went. That's why they put her in NXT, is because people wouldn't stop bitching at her for falling during her entrance. It's like it wasn't her fault. The rampway was wet. Fell on your butt. Big deal. But I mean, now people are basically having to put, you know, respect on her name, and that, I think that's a good gimmick because that fits her well.
And from Columbus, Ohio, Alexa Bliss.
I like how the NXT fans
And yes, I went with the Goddess Bliss, not the Crazy Bliss.
It wasn't until she left this popsicle joint she became
Nope,
a true
Alexa is actually married.
Obstacle joint?
Alexa is married to Ryan Cabrera. Buddy Matthews is dating Rhea Ripley.
And Alexa is indeed in love with herself. There is no doubt about that. In love with herself and seemingly always angry at the rest of the world.
Alexa Bliss is nothing but kind to me.
All right, and Mandy is engaged to former NXT wrestler
Mandy Rose out here set for competition.
Tino Sabatelli. I had to think about that one for a minute.
Mandy Rose has one goal in mind, and that's to wreck shop and look good doing it.
And it looks like Cora Jade is dating Braun Breaker.
You do have a point. Physical and brash, Mandy Rose is quite the athletic powerhouse.
I got Mandy in control of Bliss.
Ready to be unleashed. When that fury boils
I wonder if Dana will become a factor in this one. She only has a couple of times before. Most times she just stands out there, which is good. But
Look at this. Oh, nice.
really just laying it in.
Bliss turns that around.
excuse me, guys.
Measured kick to the vertebrae.
I don't know. Let's see. What can we talk about? Ooh, okay. Well, what do you guys think about this whole this new concept of this match at NXT coming up? This NXT Deadline, Shawn Michaels, the Iron Man Gauntlet match or something like that. The Iron Gauntlet match. A weird ass match. It's literally like a scramble match mixed with War Games or something. I don't know. It's messed up. So basically, it's like a 20-minute match or something like that, and every 5 minutes another superstar enters or something like that, and then if the champion gets pinned or a person gets pinned, they get penalized for 5 minutes or something, and they get locked inside a chamber on the outside of the ring in like a shark cage, and then after that 5 minutes up, they can come back in. But I don't know, it is just, the rules on that are freaking weird. Like I said, it's basically a newer version of Championship Scramble. What the hell?
Straining that trapezius muscle.
She makes her way back in under the ropes.
Alright guys, I hear some banging outside. I'm just trying to see if I hear it again. Yeah, JR, she's with Tino Sabatelli. They're engaged. My favorite member of Toxic Attraction, it'd be Mandy, Gigi, and then JC's last. I'll just let it go. Maybe it was the next one. Maybe they're making noise, but it just was weird. It's like someone's knocking. That's why I was like looking around. But, okay. I guess not. Let's get a huge upset here. Mandy hasn't been pinned in quite some time here on the show. And she's taking on Shotzi and many others. So you're going with JC, Mandy, and Gigi. So Gigi would be last, Mandy would be second, and JC would be first. That's not bad. Like I said, I really like Gigi. I always have like Priscilla Kelly. JC Jane was cool in the independents as well. But Mandy has always been one of my favorites. So when they put them three together, I thought that was cool. Oh, Alexa almost got it off a Twisted Blizz. Oh, that was close. Alexa would have had the upset.
I'm not sure how Alexa wasn't able to seal the deal after that. You have to imagine we're hitting the late stages of this matchup. Who's going to dig deeper at this point?
It might just take that extra push, that extra inch further to create the difference.
Tick-tock. Things not going how she'd like.
At this stage of the match, they are clearly starting to feel the effects of this back and forth.
And Mandy Rose connected nicely right there. Oh, that was some shot.
Still say it kind of would have been cool to have the Judgment Day and the OC together and form the new club, the Judgment Club or something. That'd be kind of cool. But they would have to get rid of Dominic. Dominic just doesn't fit that. I can't take him serious. Like, I'm trying. I get it. He's putting in the work. He's trying his best, but it just sucks that they're making his dad look like a pipsqueak now, though. Oh! Mandy. Come on, don't get frustrated. Mandy almost had it. Lex almost had it a couple. Uh-oh, here we go. Bed of Roses. Boom! The finisher. This is it. Mandy's going to win it. What? Ah, I thought you would have went for the cover. Oh, another knee. Okay, okay. Makes sense. Makes sense. Now this might be it, though. 1, 2. Told you. I don't know who the hell on this game is going to beat Mandy, because everybody that the game has put her up against, she's beaten so far, except for Asuka.
A huge victory here tonight.
I think that Dominic Mysterio attack was... Yeah, I saw that. That was the most fakest, stupid attack I ever saw. That was funny. Like, freaking Ray had to shut the door. His wife had to shut the door, and then when he reopened it, you saw Ray putting his mask on. Like, okay. Like, dude, we all know what you look like. Like, it's okay. Alright, Mandy gets the win. Alright, up next will be the main event of NXT, and then we'll head over to SmackDown. Let's see what's cooking over there with those guys. Alright, so this is our main event. We are going to watch this one, if you guys don't mind. It's Joe, Rollins, Roman. Joker says skip? Oh, well, too late now. You either have to play it or watch it. Dang it. Well, let's watch it and see what happens, buddy. We'll watch this one for now. And then we'll go to SmackDown. And like I said earlier, if you guys weren't here, I apologize that we were actually supposed to start tonight with Payback, but I boo-booed earlier during the stream and accidentally skipped it. I skipped Payback and Raw. I don't even know how I did that. I was trying to edit NXT with the new updated stuff that I did, and in doing so, I somehow skipped 2 events. So it's like, what the hell? Alright, Joker's going for Rollins. Alright.
Make way for the Samoan submission machine.
The following contest is a triple threat match. Making his way to the ring from Huntington Beach, California, weighing in at 282 pounds, the NXT Champion, Samoa Joe.
A man who lives his life wanting to prove to the world that he's the baddest man around. Samoa Joe brings that.
All right, this should be good. Joe, Roman, and Rollins. Triple threat main event here. Again, Joker's going for Rollins. I'm going to say
That's what I
God.
call an upgrade.
I'm gonna say Roman. Like, I would love to see Rollins get this, or Joe, but I have a feeling Roman's gonna steal this somehow.
Oh, no. Oh, yes. The visionary, the revolutionary, Seth freaking Rollins has arrived.
Well, certainly Seth Rollins has unmatched accolades, a championship resume, but a wardrobe that leaves a lot to be desired.
Saxton, last time you saw that road trip, you called a plumb.
An annoying entrance theme, but it's catchy as hell to sing to.
Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth Rollins!
What an amazing outfit. Truly the best dressed man in WWE. And that holds a lot of water coming from me.
Best dressed man? Rollins' outfit is my eyes traumatized.
Look at this guy. I can't stop. No one can.
Imagine the massive size.
I almost
of
got
his
an
ego.
alternate version of him too, but I ran out of room. But I thought about it, like trying to get an updated version of Rollins. But I figured, it's okay. It's Rollins. We all know what he looks like anyway.
Get ready for the entrance of the big dog.
I really miss Cole doing that, Saxton. I think I'd do it better. I think it was subpar at best.
It's the head of the kitty table. Oh.
Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds.
I'm just over the whole Roman stuff, man. That's just me. He's cool and all this. I'm so over the whole tribal chief stuff. It's like, can we just get somebody else's champion? Just for a little bit, please. Like, two plus years is enough for this guy.
One of the most confident men in
You know, we all thought John Cena was bad back in the day.
You feel the aura of the arena.
At least John Cena was entertaining with his promos and stuff.
Roman Reigns changes the feeling in the building.
It's all about his yard. Plain and simple.
Hey, what's up, Elfie, aka Susie? Welcome in, Elite Extreme Woman. Thank you for liking and sharing. Thank you for tuning into my custom universe. It's our main event at NXT, and then we're gonna head over to SmackDown, see what we got going on after this. But we got Roman Rollins and the NXT champion Samoa Joe. Hey, Jamar, welcome in, Jamar Games. So again, I'm not playing this one, but this should be good. Roman, Rollins, and Joe. Triple threat main event of NXT. Crowd chanting welcome home, probably to all three of these guys who came from NXT. And now they're back on the NXT roster.
Never a moment of respite in these triple threat bouts. Each superstar will
I think we might see a double team out of the Shield. Roman and Rollins, that'd be kind of interesting. The tag team to beat the Usos for one of the tag belts, right? What's up, dude? Oh no, I'm just relaxed. Like this is like one of the streams where I just kind of kick back, relax, you know, take it easy, talk about wrestling, throw up some great matches with Universe and stuff. Whereas like TCW and stuff, I kind of tend to be energetic, you know, and just kind of into it. You know, this is more of a laid back thing for me. But no, I'm good. I'm not feeling sick or under the weather or anything. Like I'm hungry, but we're not gonna go there. But I'll eat after the stream. But
It's coursing through his veins. From behind.
because if I eat now, I'll be passed out by the time the stream ends. So.
Corey, what's your best shot at winning in a no disqualification match?
You lean into the stipulation and leave no stone unturned.
But what do you guys think of this match? A lot of you were going for Rollins. Anybody going for Joe or Roman? And this is a non-title match here. Samoa Joe, the NXT champion.
Here's Joe into a rough landing on the outside.
And sometimes, I don't know, I think it's just the way I talk or just kind of the way I present myself. Sometimes I kind of sound like I'm kind of nasally or something. I try not to sound like that. Want some company on air? Sure. Let me do this match first, and then I'll get you on here. Because before I go into SmackDown, I can have you on air. That would totally be cool. Yeah, that'd be cool. I haven't done that in a while. But we could totally talk all things wrestling. Like I said, if anybody has or has not watched Survivor Series, forewarning, there'll probably be spoilers like it was earlier. Because of that. Excuse me, I have been talking about that off and on. You know, kind of my thoughts. Like I said, all in all, I give that pay-per-view a 9 out of 10. It would have been a 10 out of 10 if that Shotzi and Ronda match would have been not so botchy. You know. I did like the fact that they had those wannabe fans at ringside catch Shotzi and Shayna and Ronda at ringside. Everybody acted like they were actual fans. It's like you could tell just by the way those guys and gals were built that they were like independent wrestlers that were told to be in that portion of the arena. Like, no way would Shotzi actually, you know, jump on fans like she did in the independents. Like, WWE wouldn't allow that. You know, they'd get lawsuits. But yeah, no, I agree with you, Alfie. I thought the pay-per-view was pretty well done. You know, like I said, the only gripe I really have is the Shotzi Ronda match. Just because Shotzi carried Ronda in that, and like I said, the hub said, "There's the NXT people, right?" That's right, Roman, Rollins, Joe. It's our triple threat. Oh, look at that Superman punch. But he ain't gonna get it though. Rollins is gonna break that up. We've seen some really cool stuff here recently on the channel with Rollins and even Omos. You guys remember Omos did the like pop-up powerbomb the other night when we did it? That was freaking cool. Oh, and speaking of which, excuse me, the pop-up RKO, that's what it was. And speaking of RKOs, Samoa Joe with the pop-up RKO on Rollins going for the stop. Here we go. Vintage Joe with the muscle buster. But can he get to 3 before Roman gets in there? The NXT champion goes for the cover. 2 count. Rollins kicking out. Oh, dog, don't jump on me. Oh, God, that hurt. Dog just totally jumped right on my stomach. That'll drive the wind out of me for a minute. Whew. Yeah, I don't see why you're choking, dog. All you did was jump. Uh-oh. Sorry, guys. I had one of our roster members ask me a quick question. I was trying to answer. He was asking me how many times his character has been Universal Champion, and I'm like, 3 that I know of, possibly 4, but I'm pretty sure it's 3. But Ronda does not know how to carry a long match yet. She needs more exposure to long matches to do that. You're right. Shotzi carry, yeah. Well, especially okay. So we talked about this earlier, but you weren't here, Elfie. You saw the point of the match where Shotzi was looking for that springboard DDT on the apron, right? You know, where she springboarded up, grabbed Ronda, and was supposed to DDT her on the apron to the floor. Dude, Ronda botched that move so bad that I actually thought legit that Shotzi got hurt when she fell to the floor. Like, I'm pretty sure she did. Maybe not, like, significant damage, but you know she was hurt. And you know she was pissed about that because after that, that whole match changed and it became all Ronda from that point on. Because Ronda was supposed to hit her head and kind of come up, right? Instead, she looked like she just kind of fell and hung onto the apron. Totally not even caring what happened to Shotzi. You know? And the referee should have paid attention to that too. Instead, he was over there dealing with Shayna Baszler, which I get it. That's what was supposed to happen. But the fact is the referee, you know, should have checked on Shotzi. Like, obviously the refs have mics in their ears, so Triple H and everybody can talk to him during the match. And honestly, that match should have been stopped there for a minute to make sure the Shotzi was okay. Granted, yeah, she continued the match and, you know, stuff happens, but I really think that it could have been handled better. You know, it's just like the botch with Io Shirai that we talked about. She got... Went to do the handstand and got stuck in the cage. You know, there was a lot of botches a little bit in the Women's War Games match, too. But, you know... Those little botches really didn't matter as much as that Shotzi one did, though. That was bad. Well, JR, get ready to throw dog food because Roman wins by submission with the guillotine on his old pal Rollins. Not supposed to, character-wise, care what happens. Well, yeah, I know character-wise, but I mean, the referee should have, you know, tried to keep her... I don't know. I just hope Shotzi's okay. I'm pretty sure she is, but...
He is standing tall, standing proud, and standing victorious.
Yep, Roman wins again. Dang it. Alright, so, Alfie, I gotta try to get you on here. I'm not sure if I have you on this profile. As a I should. I should have you. We'll see. Give me just a second. You guys, I'm gonna try to create a party here. I can't even talk today. So we can get Elfie on here, too, so you'll hear here as well. The War Games matches were... Yeah, the War Games matches were pretty good. I do agree. Alright, let's see if I can get you on here. No, I don't want to do that. How do I... Oh. As you guys can see, I have not done this in a while. Party. Both microphone and audio. Yes, we know. Start party. Open to your friends to join. Friends of party members. Only selected players. Yes. Wait, open party. Okay, I guess this is... No, that's not... How in the heck? Oh, okay, you gotta go into friends to do it. Alright, hold up. Okay, yeah, there she is. Oh, wait. Hopefully I got the right one, because I forgot you got like 2 profiles. Well, I think this is the right one. Should be the right one. We'll find out in a minute. The Elfie 108. That's the one I got. I'll find out when she starts talking here in a minute. If not, she's on the other one. Oh, she's on this one. Okay, cool. Hey, welcome in. Alright, let me get back to the show here. Alright, there we go. Yes. Yeah, like I said, I gave it a 9 out of 10. The only complaint I really had was that match. Oh, yeah. Alright, we're going to go and start this, and we'll talk about this lineup. Oh, yes. And, you know, the storylines, everything have been getting really good. I was honestly surprised, though, because weren't they originally supposed to have LA Knight versus Bray Wyatt at Survivor Series? I remember they were building towards it, and I remember... Yeah, I have... Oh, wow, that's an interesting match. Right? Right. Right. The OC. Oh, Ripley, yeah. No. Right. Well, I went ahead and skipped that first match that we had here because for some reason they had the Brawling Brutes versus Sheamus and The Rock. I don't understand that because I have the Brawling Brutes as a faction, but so I went ahead and skipped that. But right now we got Billie Kay versus Peyton Royce. This is going to be interesting. But yeah, no, I agree with you, Elfie, on that. I don't understand what the deal was with having Ripley and yeah, because Natalia's out. She just got her nose redone. I know Carmella's out due to mental health and an injury because she had a miscarriage again, so she's dealing with some mental issues on that one. Yeah, Carmella posted on her Twitter and Instagram like before Halloween that she was having issues with that. That she had another miscarriage. Right, yeah. Right, my ex went through like 2 or 3 of them, so yeah, it was just it's bad. Yeah, you know, and then Charlotte, I think she's still taking some time off. Sasha, they still haven't come to an actual agreement on her yet, and bring it. I think Charlotte will be back probably. I'm gonna say Rumble, if not sometime this week. I have a feeling that. Mm-hmm. The Charlotte promo? I don't think I've seen that.
From Sydney, Australia, Peyton.
Well, I know the Cody Rhodes one was.
Byron, I was back in the locker room area earlier today, and I heard Peyton Royce imitating you.
Huh.
It was an unbelievable impersonation. She does great impressions. Spot on, Byron Saxton. Oh, and by the way,
Yeah, he was supposed to be out 9 months, give or take. So, yeah. Well, the last photo I seen of him was on Thanksgiving. It was a photo of him, his wife Brandy, and his son or daughter. Sorry. Yeah, there we go. So it was a photo of them together at their house, and his arm wasn't in a sling. You could see his arm; it looked perfectly fine. Now I'm sitting there going, okay, just given the right time, he could be back. Right, no, but I mean, just from that alone, I'm like, all right, well, he's not wearing the sling anymore, so I'm like, no, I think she was holding the kid.
I can say that Billy's ready for action, but she's certainly ready to make an impression. Billy being one of the most flamboyant members of the WWE roster.
Flamboyant, boisterous,
Right.
energetic, delusional, loud, annoying. She's been calling everything under the sun. But you know what she really is? Resilient and persistent.
Right.
To some, that becomes incessant, but in the ring, you can do a lot worse than being those things.
A fair point, Corey.
And she'll be dealing with a very motivated Peyton Royce. A Peyton Royce who's out here to prove that she's as dangerous as she is beautiful.
Yeah, Royce is as graceful as they come in the ring with a very bad attitude to boot.
Right.
Gotta wonder if she'll be put in her place here tonight.
Might take her head clean off her shoulders.
And Billie Kay cuts her off.
Strong
Right.
forearm.
And a kick.
Yeah.
Impressive reversal.
You know, and we were talking about this. That's what I'm thinking. He'll probably be like a surprise enter for Rumble. I mean, which would make sense. Yeah. Well, and speaking of Rumble, like we were trying to figure out. So after last night, Survivor Series, that's the last pay-per-view for WWE until January, the end of January. Yeah, there's no. Usually we have TLC in December, but apparently we're not getting that this year because Triple H is doing away with the gimmick pay-per-views, which I think is kind of weird. But I'm like, if that's the the case. Well, we can't have Extreme Rules again because we already had Extreme Rules. But you know, it'd be nice if they come up with something. Right. That helps build the stories. Yeah. Right. Right. Like, obviously, like I said earlier, I think before you heard, keep Elimination Chamber, keep Money in the Bank, and get rid of Hell in a Cell. Because if you're going to do Hell in a Cell, you got to build up the stories. Right. Or... Right. Right. You know, it's like NXT, they got rid of Day 1, which they're going to do in January. That was supposed to be January 1st. So that, I think that's what happened, is they got rid of TLC in December. They got rid of Day 1. So now we'd have no pay-per-views until January 28th, I think is what somebody said. Yep, till Rumble. Oh, and Peyton won. Wow. Peyton beat Billy. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. No, you're fine. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of women are out. Like I said, Charlotte's out. Sasha's not here. Naomi is not here. God, who else is... Tegan Knox still hasn't... Triple H is trying to get her back. The problem is her work visa. Tegan Knox. She used to be partnered with Dakota Kai. Yeah, they're trying to bring her back, and I know Triple H wants her. The problem is her work visa. So I think maybe she might come back for Rumble is what I'm thinking. Maybe. All right, so real quick, I'm gonna ask these guys. I'll ask you too. So next up, we got Hit Row versus Von Wagner and Indy Hartwell. Anybody want to watch this one? Oh, by the way, can anybody actually hear Elfie in the chat? I'm hoping you... I should have asked that, I guess. Hopefully they don't think I'm just talking to myself. Yeah, and I am too, so they should be able to hear us. Yeah, like I said, this match card is interesting. Nope, I can't hear her. What? Oh, so maybe it's me. Okay, hold on, guys. Let me see if I can fix that. It's probably me. And I don't know why. Broadcasts. Yeah, let me... Audio sharing. Oh, yeah, share party audio. Okay, there we go. Now go ahead and say something, then they should be able to hear you now. You guys can hear her now? Okay.
Hello. Hi, JR. Can you hear me now?
Sorry, guys. Alright, we're going to go ahead and just watch this match for now. Like I said, this stream is going to be way different than before because normally I don't have extra people on yours. He says he can hear you now, so okay, good.
So I'm looking through the current super. We've got Candice LeRae is still in. Who's Kathy? Kathy Kelly's a.
Kathy Kelly's the backstage announcer that they brought back.
Yeah. You got Dana Brooke. You know,
Dana. Yeah, yeah, that's the one I'm surprised we didn't get was Doudrop.
Yeah, they could have gotten Doudrop.
Because Doudrop could have been a part of Belair to go after Nikki Cross. It would have made sense.
Yeah.
But I mean, I get it. They want to bring Becky back, but you know, it's like I would have saved her for Rumble.
Tamina.
Yeah, Tamina's. Yeah, she competed a couple weeks ago. She lost to. Oh God, who the hell did she lose to?
Let's see, who do we got on SmackDown?
It was somebody that just came back. Oh God, I can't remember now. But
see, now is Aaliyah
Emma
hurt?
Who?
Aaliyah.
Yes, Aaliyah is injured, and so is Raquel Rodriguez apparently now too.
Yeah. That just happened.
Yeah, Aaliyah's out.
SmackDown.
They said she should be back probably around Rumble. Rodriguez is supposed to be out for 6 weeks, 4 to 6 weeks, which would put her right at Rumble time, basically.
Now, Lacey, is she...
Lacey, they just took her off TV because they don't know what to do with her.
Yeah.
They really don't know what to do with that gimmick.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I don't like it either. Like, I want her to be the American hero, and I like the whole vignettes that she was doing, and then all of a sudden, as soon as she debuted, she turned heel again. I'm like, what the... She flip-flopped more than the Big Show.
Yeah, Liv Morgan.
Yeah, Liv Morgan could have been in War Games, and honestly, I thought that's who they were going to choose to be a part of Bianca's team.
They should still show Naomi on the roster.
Yeah, they still show Naomi and Sasha.
No, they're not. They're up. They're Sasha.
And then, like...
Samantha Irvin. Who is Samantha Irvin? Is that
She's the ring announcer.
Okay.
She's dating Finn Balor.
No, Finn is married.
Oh, Finn is married? Okay, so yeah, that's who he's supposed to be with, though, is what I heard was Samantha Irvin.
They could have had Sonya Deville unless she's injured.
She shouldn't be injured. Last thing I know... Well, no, the last time I seen her, she was in NXT. She was helping out Mandy Rose for like 1 or 2 episodes, and then she disappeared.
She's on the SmackDown roster.
Yeah, technically she's on the SmackDown roster, but for some reason, there a few weeks back before Halloween Havoc, some of y'all might remember she was in NXT helping out Mandy Rose.
You've got Xia Li.
Yeah, Xia Li would have been interesting.
And Zelina Vega.
Well, Zelina Vega, they kind of turned her back into a manager with Legado del Fantasma.
Right. But she can wrestle.
Yeah, she can. It's just for some reason they're... Well, I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to build her up to take on BFAB from Hit Row.
Right.
Because BFAB...
And you've got Valhalla.
Oh, yeah, Sarah Logan,
Which really
Valhalla.
wouldn't have made sense because she just came back.
Yeah, she just came back, and they're also trying to get her to go against Hit Row, too. So I think what would be interesting is eventually to see a triple threat between Zelina, Sarah, or Valhalla, and BFAB. I mean, granted, Sarah and Zelina would have to carry BFAB through that entire match, probably, but... And I only say that because only even in NXT, BFAB didn't wrestle that I remember. I think she had like 1 match that I honestly remember.
Now, Maxine Dupree.
Okay, so Maxine Dupree, she wrestled a couple times in NXT. Yeah, she's the one that's with Mansoor and Mansoor.
Yeah.
Yeah. She technically is supposed to wrestle, but apparently they want to make her a manager again.
Then there's nothing wrong with them being a manager, but I'm just...
Okay, Ashanti's going after the ref. Okay.
But you know, there's some different people they could have put in.
Right.
That would have been, I think, more interesting.
Yeah.
That would have made it a little more interesting.
Like the Ripley thing, they should have had Ripley and Mia Yim in a one-on-one match, I think.
Yeah.
Not in War Games. Like it just, you know, because I know they're trying to build up the OC versus Judgment Day, which is fine, but it's like, why would you put the girls in War Games? That honestly didn't make much sense.
You know what I'd like to see? An 8-person mixed tag OC versus
Judgment Day. Yeah, that actually I think is what they're going to try to plan on doing maybe at some point. I'm hoping.
Yeah, I think that would be epic.
Yeah, it would. And then that would be a great way for them to bring back Edge and Beth Phoenix as like a surprise. Like towards the end of the match, just have Edge and Beth Phoenix come back and beat the crap out of Judgment Day and help the OC. Like I don't know, I see that coming because you know that they're not just gonna have and Edge right now only competes at the bigger events, which is why I'm surprised he didn't show up last night at Survivor Series to screw Finn out of the win against AJ, but you know, or Beth Phoenix show up and try to make it so where Rhea couldn't compete in War Games. That would have been interesting too.
That would have been an interesting twist.
Or even put Beth Phoenix in the War Games match
That would have been instead of
Mia. Yeah.
Have Beth stop Mia on the way to the ring and say, no, I got this.
Right, yeah, that would have been cool.
That would have been a great twist.
Because that's how I would have booked it.
Yeah, that's if Beth wanted to do that, though.
Right, well, I mean, she could still be in War Games and just not have to do, like, a lot of the stunts or whatever. Like, she could just go in there and beat people up with a few weapons or whatever, take a few bumps, and still not have to be a big part of it, but be a part of it enough that the fans go nuts over it.
Yeah.
You know, and that's how I would have booked that. I would have been like, all right, go in there, take a few bumps, do a few big moves or whatever to people, and then just kind of shift focus and let everybody else do their thing. Which, in a way, is kind of what they did with Alexa Bliss. You notice she really didn't do a whole lot in that match, to be honest.
Yeah. It was kind of like Alexa was a non-starter in that match.
Yeah, like, she didn't really... Granted, yes, it was her first time. Yeah, they're building her towards a different character.
To be back with Bray Wyatt.
Yeah. Which is honestly is something I thought they were going to do last night. Is I thought they were going to, like, after the match when they were all celebrating, I thought it would have been interesting to see her just turn on everybody. That would, and then just leave the War Games match completely. I thought that would have been kind of cool to see.
Yeah, I thought there was going to be a swerve with the men's War Games. Something to do with Sammy.
Oh yeah, with Sammy. Yeah. I did too. I literally thought he was going to turn on the Bloodline last night. I really did.
Or try to get KO to turn on
the others, on the Brutes, yeah.
But something to do with Sammy in a turn, whether it be him turning or trying to get KO to turn.
Right.
But, some sort of a turn involved with Sammy.
Right.
But when he got super kicked in the face,
yeah,
that's what I thought it was going to happen. He was going to turn.
Right. Oh yeah. Yeah, that was a pretty good damn match too. I mean, Roman didn't really do a whole lot in that match that I saw.
He didn't need to.
No. He basically was just there to help out and whatever. I think mainly that match was to put Sammy and Kevin over more than anything. You know.
That match was more to put Sammy over with the Bloodline.
Right, yeah.
Not necessarily to put KO. KO doesn't need to be put over.
Well, yeah, but, you know, put him even more over. But yeah.
Sammy needed to be put over.
Yeah, because he was struggling there for a while with the whole Intercontinental Champion thing.
That whole conspiracy theory.
Yeah, I hated that gimmick.
That went on way too long.
Yes.
It wore thin very fast.
Well, and it didn't help that they tried to make him act like he was friends with Logan Paul, which that didn't help either.
Yeah.
Because nobody likes Logan Paul, but... at least not me. But...
that whole thing with Sammy... the whole conspiracy theory thing wore on that went on too long and wore thin and was annoying.
Oh, my comments are repeating themselves. Right.
And it just got to be plumb annoying. It wasn't fun. It wasn't entertaining.
No, it was just like every time you saw him, it was like, go away.
I wanted to change the channel.
Right, and I think that's why I was glad when they finally kind of ended it, when they had Johnny Knoxville beat him at WrestleMania.
Yeah, and then, well, it kind of simmered down. It didn't really end, it simmered down. And then you had the Logan Paul thing, and that didn't help it.
No.
It made it worse.
Right, and I still think it's weird how all of a sudden he got in with the Bloodline, you know? It was just like...
But that has been the best thing.
Right. It was weird how he got there, though. Like, I actually don't even remember how he got there. I think he was just teamed with the Usos.
It's like he just inserted himself.
Yeah, I think
It's
so.
like one
Yeah.
day he just popped up and said, "Here I am," and we're going to go with it.
Right.
It has been the best thing for him.
Right.
And that night when he introduced the Uzi.
Oh my God, dude, that was the most. Like Roman even had a hell of a time trying to keep a straight face.
They knew it was coming, and they still couldn't keep.
Yeah, they couldn't stay in
They
character.
almost broke character.
Even
And
Paul
my
Heyman, you know,
Yeah.
and I think it's hard to try to break Paul Heyman, but
Paul, yeah, he nearly broke. But my understanding is he tries to make them break character all the time. That's
Yep.
like his goal going out there is to make them break character.
right. It's like Solo, you know, he's trying to get Solo, and you see Solo wanting to so bad.
Oh,
Instead, he
yeah.
like makes a face or licks his lips instead because he knows that like he's supposed to be the tough Uso. You know, he can't break
Yeah,
character.
he's supposed to be the stone wall.
Yeah, and it's like,
But it is so hilarious that Uzi. He's not Uzi enough.
right? And when Roman said it, I thought it was hilarious. He's like, "Is that what's wrong with you,
Jimmy.
Jay? Are you just not Uzi enough?"
Jay's pacing and turning away from the camera.
Yeah, he even did that
You
on
know
Friday. I saw.
But yeah, no, that night that they entered when he said Uzi, Jay.
I had to cover his mouth.
Jimmy had to turn away from the pace and turned away from the character because he couldn't. You knew he couldn't. He did that because he couldn't keep a straight face.
Right.
And Solo's over there. He's having to, you know, do everything, and you can see Roman's trying not to smile.
I think Roman's having fun with it. You know, there's been a few times where he's broke character, and it's because of like crowd chants too.
Yeah, but this whole you're not Uzi. And they've run with it. I don't think they thought it would go over as well as it did, and it has gone over like hot, like butter on hot bread.
Oh, yeah.
It's been great.
Right. All right. So real quick though, I'm gonna ask the chat. Jr. says skip. Okay, never mind. I don't even have to ask. He already said it. All right. Tommaso won that one. It was Isaiah, Swerve, Scott, Ciampa, Riddle, and Kane. Okay. Now this one we're gonna watch because I
the
don't.
women.
Yeah, I don't know how this one's gonna go, but this one's gonna be good. There's a lot of great
wow.
talent in this match, to be honest.
Yeah.
You've got the team of Nikki Cross, Aaliyah, Raquel, and Saray versus the team of Io, Cora, Tatum Paxley, and Meiko Satomura. This is... Oh my god. And it's an 8-woman tag team match. Oh my god, this is going to be a long match. Like I said, I don't mess with the AI or the universe. Whatever match they put up, I'm like, alright, let's just see what happens. But I'm glad that you guys chose to skip the Brawling Brutes versus Sheamus and The Rock. That would have been an interesting match.
Yeah, you got them in a faction, and they put faction mates against each other.
Yeah, I don't understand that. Like, I don't have Billy and Peyton as a faction anymore, but I thought it was weird a little bit ago as we were talking. They had Billy Kay versus Peyton Royce. I'm like, okay, I wasn't expecting that.
But they're not a tag team?
Right, yeah, they're not a tag team anymore. I took their tag team
so
out.
That makes sense.
Right. And I've had, like, New Day members go against each other, which is weird because technically I did split them up, but they're still the tag team of Kofi and Xavier. Just Big E's not a part of it, but yet they've still had
Right.
Xavier and Kofi go against each other. And I'm like, wait, what?
Now, that would be a fun match to see.
It would, yeah. It really would.
Kofi and Xavier fighting each other.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
Yeah, I agree. So I'm going to ask you, and I'm going to ask the guys here in the chat that are watching, which team you think's going to win, Team A or Team B?
Ooh.
Yeah, that's what makes it tough.
You got Io and Zaya.
No,
on
Meiko
one
Satomura.
Oh, that's Meiko.
Yeah.
But still.
Yeah, I mean, they have experience. Meiko's been wrestling since WCW days, so...
Oh, yeah, I mean, she's like the
OG.
Yeah,
of Japanese wrestling.
The OOG.
Right? She was
like the grandmother of them all.
Good Lord, yeah, she's got to be in her 40s and still wrestles. I'm like, damn.
How do you spell her name?
Meiko, M-E-I-K-O, I think.
M-E-I-K.
Satomura. I don't even ask me how to.
S-A-T-O-M-O-R-A.
JR says Team B only because of Io. Okay. Now this is an alternate version of Raquel Gonzalez that I have, so this is a whole alternate attire.
Right, let's see what it says about her on
Wikipedia. Yeah.
She was born in 79. She's just a few years younger than I am.
Oh wow.
She's 43.
Wow, and she still wrestles.
And not just still wrestles, but she still wrestles up there with the elite.
Right? Yeah, that's the thing. Like, she was NXT UK champion for a long time. Like, she almost beat Kaylee Ray's record. I think Kaylee Ray's record was almost 2 years.
Yeah. So. I mean, she is an elite wrestler.
Oh yeah, and she's in great shape too. Like,
yeah.
All right, JR goes. This is gonna be a long match. I'm making a sandwich. Don't feel bad, man. I'm almost tempted to do that too, but I won't. I'm gonna wait. I'm hungry.
Like some crackers and.
Right. Yeah, I don't have anything really this. Well, I've got Oreos, but I don't want to make a mess.
Well, you should have you a little snack.
Yeah, I need to. When I
some quiet snacks that you can eat that won't bother people on air.
Right? Yeah, I wish I did. I don't have anything right now though. I get paid like next week or something. I'm gonna be trying to get some stuff.
I like Raquel. She is.
Yeah, Raquel is good.
Awesome.
I like Aaliyah too. A lot of people don't know that Aaliyah. I thought she was just Canadian because she lives in Canada. No, she's actually the first Iraqi signed superstar, women's superstar in WWE.
Cool. I did not know that.
I did not know that either until she posted about it the other day on her Instagram. I'm like, wait, what?
She's so cute. She's just as cute as a bug in a rug.
Aaliyah?
Yes.
Oh yeah, Saraya's too. Saraya's kind of. She's not old, but she's like she's between Io and Meiko's age, I do believe. I just thought it was weird how they brought her in as like this big thing, and then they kind of just phased her out. Like they don't really use her at all on NXT. Almost like they don't know what to do with their character.
They had that problem here lately.
Yeah. Hey Adrian, how's it going? Yeah, Shawn Michaels is booking NXT, and it's been alright, but I do, as much as I love Mandy Rose, don't get me wrong, but I do agree with what people said earlier, is that Mandy is getting to the point where it's like, okay, it's been over a year now, it's time for you to lose the belt to somebody. So we hopefully can start seeing some different women on the roster. The best thing they did to this woman is turn her back to insane psycho Nikki Cross.
Oh, yes. I love Nikki as the crazy one. Now, the way they did it with her dropping the belt and missing the trash can.
That was funny.
Staring up into the rafters. And
right? Yeah, but the problem is man, Dana Brooke went to town on Twitter and stuff about that. She was pissed.
Oh yeah.
Because Dana goes, that to her was like Alundra Blaze throwing the trash in the title. And I do agree with that. I do agree that Dana
throwing the title in the trash.
Yeah, I don't think they should have done that.
In the title.
Yeah.
Well, they wanted to get rid of the title.
Right.
Which I disagree with. They just needed to wait until R-Truth came back. They needed to put it aside until R-Truth came back and put the title back on R-Truth and let him have fun with it again.
Right. Or just put it on Akira Tozawa. If they didn't want the women to have it, put it on Akira Tozawa, which I notice now he's no longer a ninja. He's got white hair and he's back to wearing his regular gear.
That sucks, because him as the ninja is hilarious.
It was, and I think that's the reason why they did it. They didn't want him having that preconceived notion that you know, okay, he's Japanese, so he has to be a ninja. Ha ha ha. You know, the stereotype.
But no, it was because he was after the title.
Right, exactly. Yeah, he was sneaky like a ninja, which made sense. But yeah, no, they turned him back to his old gimmick of going, again, and now he's going... So now they got him going after JBL and Happy Corbin, which is also kind of funny.
Yeah, that is funny. And
going around stealing his hat.
now, why on earth, my question is, with all of the
Hey,
things
Adrian.
that happened, with all of the things that happened with JBL, why did they bring him back?
That I don't understand either. I think a lot of that has to do with money. He's a big, I want to say like almost like entrepreneur for WWE. So
all of the problems that he caused.
oh, I know. Yeah, he's why Mauro Ranallo is not there. Mauro Ranallo was a hell of a great announcer, especially in NXT.
Oh, Mauro was one of the best.
Yeah. Of course, Mauro has more fun doing soccer, but still.
Boxing, he does boxing.
Or boxing, yeah, that's what it was. You know, I never noticed this, but if you don't use the in-game EO, granted this is the in-game EO, but this is an alternate attire, but because it's an alternate gear, you don't get the original entrance where she does the thing with the hood. They take her back to her old entrance from 2K20. I didn't know that. That sucks.
So you have to use the in-game EO.
And you can't change her clothes.
You have to use the default attire.
Yep. I didn't know that because the attire I have on her is the damage control attire.
And you can't use the damage control attire.
I can, but I
no,
can't.
I'm just saying to get the
yeah, to get the original thing, you can't. You just have to. It's same with Charlotte. If you change anything in Charlotte's gear, like in an alternate gear, she doesn't have the entrance where the ref pulls down the rope like we saw earlier tonight. She will go back to the one like she had in 19 and 20 where she does the splits.
Where she does the flip and the
yeah.
split.
And there's a few people that have that issue with their entrances, and I'm like, that's stupid. I mean, I get it. It's to help with clipping and stuff with the gears and whatnot, but yeah, that was the best looking Meiko Satomura I could find. Close enough. The hard part was trying to find a character that had the face. The faces, when I look for certain characters, like everything else looks spot on, but the faces are always tough to judge.
Faces are hard anyway.
Yeah.
Especially when you're trying to copy a person.
Yeah, right.
You know, a real life person.
Right. Well, it also didn't help that like we had the same issue that we had in 20, where when you try to do the facial overlay or you know the custom image with the face, they didn't line up correctly. I had that issue when I create superstars, especially women. The eyes and stuff don't match up with the image that I'm trying to put on the face very well. Like you really have to try to manipulate the game. But again, yeah, this should be a good match, guys. We got Raquel and Io starting things off. Oh, well, now it's Aaliyah and Io. All right.
Yeah, already had a tag. Now it looks like we're going to have another one.
Almost. Aaliyah up. Oh! Ow. And oops. Oh, here we go. This is a match I would love to see. Saray and Io one-on-one. Io hasn't even done anything. Oh, there she goes. I'm like, I'm not playing this. So I'm like, she better kick out or do something. I'm trying to think of what else. Oh, the Austin Theory thing last night. That was a weird way to end that match.
I'm trying to think. That was the triple threat match, right?
Yeah, Austin Theory beat Rollins and Bobby Lashley and became U.S. champion again.
I thought it was. It was a different ending. It was not.
It was because
I thought it was going to be.
Right, because what happened was, if I remember right, Rollins had Austin Theory up was looking for something, some kind of suplex or something, or the Falcon Arrow or something, and Bobby speared Rollins, and then, if I remember right, something happened, and Austin ended up pinning Rollins, if I remember right. Barely, yeah.
It was more like Austin kind of landed on...
Yeah, he landed on Rollins, that's what it was. And he got lucky.
Yeah.
But did you see during Austin Theory's entrance, they accidentally screwed up the images, and they're playing the Beyblade commercial during his entrance?
I did not notice that.
So yeah, his images on the Titantron were supposed to be A-Town Down, and whatever. Right. Instead, it was the Beyblade commercial playing on the Titantron and around the ring.
I'll have to go back and watch that.
Yeah, it was a major glitch on the technical team, and like fans were laughing so bad. I think even he got a chuckle out of it at one point because he kind of looked down at the apron and realized that it wasn't his name; it was saying Beyblade, the toys, and he was like, he kind of just like chuckled and goes, "Oh, whatever."
That's funny. Yeah. I mean, what can you do?
Yes, I mean, it's not your fault, you know. Right? He's out there trying to do his entrance, and little does he know behind him that it's a commercial playing. You know, it's just... Because I looked at that, and I was like, what the hell? What is that? And then I saw it said assembly required, and then all of a sudden I see it say Beyblade. I'm like, what the hell is Beyblade got to do with Austin Theory? But okay.
That is funny.
Ooh. Ouch. That was a nasty DDT. Cora Jade and Raquel Gonzalez. Raquel's... I'm trying to think, actually, who's legal in this? I know Cora is. Is it Raquel? This? Yeah, it must be. Because...
she's stalking her.
Right? Now Tatum Paxley in trouble. Oh! And I know a lot of people don't know who some of these characters are because they're still somewhat new. Like Tatum Paxley is, of course, part of NXT. She's dealt with some injuries. She's had a broken nose. She's still trying to make a comeback. But there for a while, she was teamed with Ivy Nile of Diamond Mine for a while. And I
believe on Tuesday she was back out when.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I haven't watched NXT from this past week yet. I mean, I've seen highlights, obviously, so I kind of know what happened, but...
I think it was Ivy had a match.
Yeah, I think Ivy had a match, and I think Tatum came out to help or something.
And when she won all 4 Diamond Mine, or all 3 of Diamond Mine, and she and Tatum were out there.
Oh, yeah. I like the Diamond Mine. I really don't think Roderick Strong should be the leader of it, though. But I think a lot has
when he comes back.
Yeah, and that's if he comes back.
Maybe the Coffee Brothers.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Coffee Brothers. That man, I was surprised when they brought them to NXT. I was like, I was hoping they would, but I didn't know if it was gonna happen just yet. The one I was surprised of. Okay, so they brought Tyler Bate.
Well, no, they're not the Coffee Brothers.
They're Gallus.
Brutus. No, not the Diamond Mine, the 2 brothers.
Oh, the Creed brothers.
The Creed brothers. That was who I was trying.
Yeah, Julius and Brutus. Yeah.
Yeah, it may be them leading Diamond Mine, but yeah, the Coffee Brothers. They're
Gallus. Not somebody I'd want to mess with, man. Those Scottish guys they're pretty nasty.
Now, I'd like to see them team up with Drew McIntyre.
Yes, that would be cool.
That?
Oh man, imagine Gallus versus the Brawling Brutes.
Oh my word, that would be with Drew McIntyre.
Okay, yes. Okay, so how about picture this? We have a triple threat faction match. You have Gallus, you have Brawling Brutes, and then you have Imperium.
Oh, yeah. So you have Gallus.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah, which is 3 members. It's the Coffee Brothers and what's his name?
Wolfgang.
Then you've got the Brawling Brutes, which is
Ridge, Pete Dunne, and Sheamus.
Yeah, and then you have Imperium, which is
Walter, Ludwig, and Giovanni.
Oh,
yeah.
that would be
That would be
hellacious.
Oh, that'd be like the ultimate European just badass fight match. Like,
And make it for the Intercontinental title.
Yes. You know,
whoever gets the pin.
Yeah, whoever's member
whoever
gets
the pin.
Yeah, whoever gets the pin gets the belt.
The Intercontinental title.
Right. Speaking of Intercontinental, I see that it's going to be Santos Escobar and Ricochet in the finals to face Walter. My thing about that is Walter could squash both of those guys in milliseconds. Like, I don't see where they really...
Ricochet.
Yes. I really don't see Ricochet going against Walter. Santos, maybe, but the only way Santos could beat Walter is...
Size-wise, Santos has the better chance.
Right, yeah.
Than Ricochet.
Right.
Heart-wise, if you take the heart, who has the better chance
JR.
fighting with their heart,
right,
it would be Ricochet.
Oh, yeah, yeah. You know, it's like I'm trying to figure out what the hell they're doing with Ali.
JR.
You know, they're trying to make Ali out to be this, you know, just resilient character, but he's getting his ass handed to him every episode. You know, and I'm like, is that punishment for him being a part of Retribution? If that's the case, it's not his fault. That was Vince's idea.
Yeah, I know. They need to let Mustafa have some wins.
Well, they need to give him a belt. I mean, the poor guy didn't even have the Cruiserweight title, if I remember right. And yet, he was the one putting on great Cruiserweight matches.
Yeah. The Cruiserweight belt, though,
Oh, you're cutting out a little bit. Your mic's getting kind of staticky there for a minute, Elfie.
Yeah, it does that. I think it's my PlayStation has issues. Isn't the Cruiserweight belt, though, an NXT belt?
It was. It's not even a belt now. Now, they combined it with the North American title, so now it's just the North American title.
That's right. There we go.
Yeah. Which, I get it, you know, because North American... I mean, why have a Cruiserweight when they could literally compete for any belt that there is? It makes more sense. You know, and they really don't have a lot of what I would consider heavyweights in NXT anyway, so...
Well, and they weren't having a true cruiserweight. It wasn't true cruiserweights fighting for the belt anymore.
No. Yeah, because when Roderick Strong got it, he's not a true cruiserweight.
He was not 205 pounds or less.
Right. And then he ended up trying to take on Joe Gacy, who Gacy is over 205 pounds, and he wanted the cruiserweight belt because he wanted to do away with it. That's what started the whole, well, let's just change it to the North American title and get rid of the cruiserweight title.
Yeah, incorporate the two titles.
Yeah. I like Wes Lee as champion. I'm glad that they haven't put it back on Carmelo Hayes yet.
Yeah, well, the whole build-up between Wes Lee and Carmelo has been good, though.
Yes, it has.
It's been a slow build-up.
Right.
And there's been lots of opportunities for back and forth and all. I love the signing between them two with Booker T.
Oh God, yeah, that was funny.
Getting that Booker T's like, nope, not happening on my watch.
Right. You know, and I've actually been enjoying Level Up because I'm getting to see some of those newer characters come in. Like, I didn't know that they had a guy that, I can't remember his name. He competed on Level Up, I think, yeah, this past week. But he's actually deaf. And so he talks kind of funny. But he actually wrestles. And I was like, wait, what? I didn't know that. WWE actually find their first ever deaf wrestler. I was like, wait a minute, how does that work? Like, how does he know when to do the moves? Like, they must have a different way to teach him. Because normally they have to talk to each other. So I'm like, how does that work? Did they do, like, they tap him or say, hey, do this? Or, like, does he just remember what he's supposed to do? Because that's got to be tough.
Yeah, they may do it by signals because he probably is not able, if he's got a cochlear implant, he's probably not able to wrestle with that.
Right.
So,
just a second.
Kicks to the lower back
Clutching the wrist. Just absolutely punishing their opponent here.
Oh, you guys are fine. If you still have something to say, go ahead. Somebody's asking me a question on text message on my phone. I'm just trying to see what's up.
So yeah, it's probably through signals would be my guess.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, there would have to be some kind of like hand signal, or like touch them on the leg, or something that they can remember.
Yeah, like
or maybe he's not like.
Or he may not be totally deaf.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, maybe he's not like totally deaf. Maybe he's just partially deaf. But you can tell there's something obviously there, because I remember that they said that they had signed somebody. I couldn't remember who it was. I can't remember the guy's name without looking. But I do know that when he did his promo, his little interview, you could tell there was something, because the way he would talk, it would sound like somebody who was deaf.
Somebody that can't hear themselves speak.
Yeah, they can't hear themselves speak. Yeah, and that's what first drew me to. I was like, oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that guy was still a part of NXT. Because I honestly thought that they had released him, but...
Yeah, see, I grew up with a deaf lady.
Right.
And she's the one that taught me sign language.
Right.
So, yeah. But, like I said, they may use a signal. They may have, like, a certain hand signal for... They may work signals before the match.
Right. Team Raquel wins.
And I'm so far behind.
I know, you're fine. It happens. It's weird, though. They're, like, all trying to pick up Raquel. I'm like, yeah, good luck with that. Aaliyah, Saray, Nikki... and Raquel. Well, actually, not a bad team. Interesting team, but...
Io was able to pick her up, though. A little bit.
Saray, yeah.
No, Io.
Oh, in the match.
Now, isn't that Io on her team?
No, that's Saray. See, that's the problem. Saray and Io look so much alike in-game. It's like...
Okay, well, Saray picked her up after the match.
Yeah, a little bit,
Just a little bit.
Well, what do you think? This is interesting. We got Imperium versus Miz and Kofi Kingston. Okay. We can either play, skip that, or watch that. And then we got Bayley versus Blair Davenport. That could be interesting. Fatal 4-Way Extreme Rules. Ooh. Ricochet, Lashley, Roderick, and John Cena. Damn, that could be good. And then our main event is supposed to be Natalya versus Maurice. Okay. Interesting matches. So I'll see if anybody's still here and is paying attention. I know you guys have been listening to us chat for a while, so.
Oh, JR is busy eating.
Yeah, he probably is. So if you guys are just tuning in or you just got here, we have Elfie, a.k.a. Susie, who's a big part of TCW. She's got her own show as well. She is on the mic with us in chat here, so. Granted, your microphone keeps trying to cut out on you, Elfie, but I know you're here. I'm hoping Roderick Strong wins that Fatal 4-Way. I take it. Okay, so I guess we're going to skip this one then. Alright, we'll watch Bayley and Blair. Might as well. And that is an alternate version of Bayley. I think it's the damage control version, so. Yeah, it should be.
Yes, I said tomorrow I'll be back on air. I was off for the last, let's see, was it 2 weeks?
Mm-hmm.
Week and a half?
I was going to say, yeah, you've been off for a while. And I keep forgetting that I got to do that stuff for you, for Sakamoto and Mike. I don't know why I keep forgetting this. I keep spacing that. I mean, it's basically...
Do I need to start hounding you every day?
No, it's just I keep forgetting to send it. Because I don't exactly remember all of Azrael's stuff, like where she's from and whatever, without actually going into the game and looking, which I just haven't.
I can get that. If it's on the game, if it's whatever it's on the game, I can do that.
Yeah, it's whatever's on the game.
Okay, I can get height, weight, hometown from the game, if that's what it is. Same thing for Brandon.
Yeah.
If it's what is on the game, I can do that.
Yeah.
So it's just whatever other information you want me to read while we come down to the ring.
Oh, okay. Well, Brandon's is easy, you know. It's basically he started out as just a wrestler, and then he became manager for the in TCW for a group called the Outlaws. He created Pickett Incorporated. They disbanded and became the Church or the Wicked Church, and then that group fell apart, and now he's back to being
They got religion and fell apart.
Yeah, he fell religion and fell apart, exactly. And now he's back as Pickett Inc. Where, well, actually after the Church, he was also owner of TCW for a while. That lasted. Uh-oh. What the hell just happened? No.